Let me speak to the part of you that feels tired, the part that wakes up in the morning and wonders if it's worth getting out of bed, the part that carries pain from yesterday, maybe even years ago, and still hasn't found a way to let it go. You've been fighting for so long, maybe no one sees it. Maybe you feel invisible. But I want you to know this: you are not alone, and your struggle has purpose. Yes, life can be hard. Sometimes it feels like you're constantly climbing a mountain with no peak in sight. Every step forward is met with resistance. Every time you try to rise, something pulls you back down. It's exhausting, it's frustrating, and sometimes it just feels unfair. But here's what I want you to remember today. Nothing in your life is happening without reason. Even the things that don't make sense right now, they're shaping you into someone stronger, wiser, and more resilient than you ever imagined. Think about the strongest people you know. What made them strong? Was it an easy life? Number, it was everything they went through. The pain, the failures, the heartbreaks. They didn't become strong despite their struggles. They became strong because of them, and so will you. I know it doesn't feel like it now. Right now, all you might see is the weight on your shoulders, the pressure in your chest, the fear in your heart. But trust me when I say this, there is a bigger picture being drawn in your life. You may only see pieces of darkness, but one day you'll step back and see how every line fits together into something beautiful. So why does your struggle have purpose? Let me break it down for you. First, your struggle builds resilience. Resilience isn't born in comfort zones. It's forged in moments of weakness, in nights filled with tears, in days where giving up felt easier than pushing forward. Each time you choose to keep going, you prove to yourself that you are capable, that you are strong, that you are unstoppable. Second, your struggle teaches empathy. You can only truly understand someone else's pain if you've walked through your own. Your journey, and as hard as it is preparing you to help others, to listen better, to love deeper, to show up in ways most people never could. Third, your struggle reveals your true self. When life gets hard, the masks fall off. You stop pretending, you stop chasing validation, you start asking real questions. Who am I without my titles? Without my relationships? Without the approval of others? And in those moments, you begin to discover who you really are beneath the surface. That's powerful, because the world needs you, not a version of you trying to fit in. Let me ask you something. Where would you be without your struggles? Would you be half the person you are today? Would you have the same fire in your soul, the same depth in your words, the same compassion in your heart? Probably not. Pain changes us, but it doesn't always break us. Sometimes it refines us, like gold in the fire. It burns away the impurities, the ego, the distractions, the false beliefs, and leaves behind something pure, something real. So don't run from your pain. Don't try to silence it or hide it. Instead, listen to it. Let it teach you. Let it guide you toward growth, healing, and transformation. Maybe you're going through a breakup, a loss, a rejection, a failure. Or maybe it's just the slow erosion of hope that's wearing you down. Whatever it is, it hasn't broken you yet, and that alone deserves recognition, because strength isn't always loud. Sometimes it's the quiet voice inside you that says, I'm still here, I'm still trying, and that's enough. For today, that's more than enough. You don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to force a smile when your heart is breaking. All you have to do is take one more step, just one more breath, one more moment of choosing to stay in the fight. Because your future self is watching. Your future self, the one who finally finds peace, success, happiness, and freedom, is begging you to hold on. They know what's waiting for you. They know the joy that comes after the sorrow, the breakthrough that follows the breakdown, the light that shines brightest after the darkest night. So don't give up now, because you're closer than you think. Maybe you won't see the results tomorrow, maybe not even next week, but if you keep showing up, if you keep pushing forward, one day you'll look back and realize that every single tear, every sleepless night, every moment of doubt was worth it. Because you made it, because you didn't quit, because you believed in the purpose behind your pain. Let me leave you with this. Your struggle has purpose. Your pain has power. Your perseverance will lead to victory. So stand tall, take a deep breath, and keep walking, because you are stronger than you think, and your best days are still ahead. Stay strong. Keep going. You're not alone.